Hello there, welcome to my channel Mo Moon. My name is Mo, welcome. Today I will be doing the week ahead reading for Monday, July 1st, 2024 through to Sunday, July 7th, 2024. I will have the timestamps to each day of the week in the description box down below, just in case you want to jump ahead to a specific day of the week, as well as a link to my Instagram in case you want to find out more about me and check out what I'm about. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you so feel led to. Thank you to those who are watching at this time. Thank you to my old subscribers. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to those who are just passing through and are curious. I hope this week will be a good week for you. So let me introduce the cards that I am using this week. I will be using the Dark Goddess Tarot by Ellen Lorenzi Prince. I will be using Tarot 13 or 13 Tarot by Necro. And I will be using the Witches Through History Grimoire and Oracle deck by Devin Frost. Yeah, so those are the decks we will be using to access the energies of the week to come. All right, so before we start this reading by drawing the cards, let me just say a blessing. You and I are surrounded by the white golden light of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, to our left and to our right, above us and below us, in front of us and behind us. All the way around us and through us, we are surrounded and protected by the white golden light of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And no negativity can pass through this powerful white golden light that is protecting us on all sides. All negativity is reflected off the surface of this white golden light that is protecting us on all sides and is sent back to the senders. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. I'm drinking lemon balm tea. So grab yourself a beverage if you want. Pause the video and grab yourself a beverage if you want. All right, so let's ask the Dark Goddess Tarot which goddess we'll be working with this week for Monday, July 1st to Sunday, July 7th, 2024. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, please show me the energies surrounding Monday, July 1st, 2024 through to Sunday, July 7th, 2024, please. Which goddess wants to work with us today? To help us assess the energies of Monday, July 1st to Sunday, July 7th, 2024, please. We got two goddesses, and I'll show you those in a little bit. All right, thank you. So please show me, Universal Spirit of the Tarot, please show me the energy surrounding Monday, July 1st, 2024, please. Monday, July 1st, 2024, please. Monday, July 1st, 2024, please. Thank you. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, please show me the energies surrounding Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024, please. Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024, please. Thank you. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, please show me the energies surrounding Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024, please. Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024, please. Thank you. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, please show me the energies surrounding Thursday, July 4th, 2024, please. Thursday, July 4th, 2024, please. Oops. All right. Thursday, July 4th, 2024, please. Thank you. We've got 3 cards for Thursday, July 4th, 2024. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, thank you. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, please show me the energies surrounding Friday, July 5th, 2024, please. Friday, July 5th, 2024, please. Thank you. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, please show me the energies surrounding Saturday, July 6th, 2024, please. Saturday, July 6th. Thank you. 2024. Thank you. Universal Spirit of the Tarot, please show me the energies surrounding Sunday, July 7th, 2024, please. Sunday, July 7th, 2024, please. Thank you. Thank you, Universal Spirit of the Tarot. Excuse me. Universal Spirit of the Oracle, please show me the energies surrounding Monday, July 1st, 2024, please, through to Sunday, July 7th, 2024, please. Thank you. All right. All right, so thank you to the Universal Spirit of the Tarot and the Oracle. Please guide our reading today, Universal Spirit of the Tarot, Universal Spirit of the Oracle. So the goddesses we have for this coming week, July 1st to July 7th, 2024, Monday to Sunday, are Kamu Fushi, the 4 of Fire, and Scylla, the Amazon of Water. So let's start with Scylla, the Amazon of Water. Scylla, pronounced Skula, is a Greek sea dragon with the upper body of a woman and tail of a fish or serpent, and 6 dog forelegs sprouting from her waist. of whom the ancient poet Homer wrote, "No one could see her and still be happy, not even a god if he went that way." The monster maiden haunts the rocks and caves of a narrow strait opposite the whirlpool daemon Charybdis. Ships attempting to pass through the strait to reach the island of the sun can expect to lose at least 6 men to her grasping paws. Yet if they sail too close to the whirlpool, the entire ship may be lost. To be between Scylla and Charybdis means to be caught between two equally unpleasant alternatives. Some poets say Scylla is born monstrous. Others claim she is born a divine and lovely maiden who plays among the other immortal nymphs of the sea, but becomes transformed into a hideous creature punished for her beauty by a jealous goddess, the witch goddess Circe. Angry at losing the attention of her current beloved, a sea god infatuated with Scylla, the witch goddess Circe, angry at losing the attention of her current beloved, a sea god infatuated with Scylla. Circe tosses her magic herbs into the ocean pool where the nymph bathes to effect the metamorphosis. But some say Scylla, like the once maidenly Charybdis, who 3 times a day swallowed the waters of the sea and 3 times throws them up again, is punished for having a mighty hunger, for having a desire of her own. She is killed for stealing cattle for her dinner, the cattle of God enraged over the loss of its wealth and fearful of the loss of his power. The cattle of a god enraged over the loss of his wealth and fearful of the loss of his power. Blasted by a god but immortal, she rises again in a new and terrible form. This time no one is going to mess with her. She will eat and love and destroy as she pleases. So when Scylla appears, make firm your boundaries, learn to say no. Do not care so much about others that you lose yourself. Steer clear of people who project their own motives onto you. Do not be deluded by another's delusions. Hold on to the reality of your feelings and your experience. Being yourself means accepting yourself, warts and all. Never apologize for who you are, even when you have consequences for your behavior. Change the behavior, but understand and forgive yourself. How others feel about you does not define you and must not oppress you. But do not ignore the emotions of others in your social environment. Tune in. Forewarned is forearmed, and if someone is serious about hurting you, you need to know of it. Strengthen yourself and purify your land by picking up trash around your nearest body of water. Don't let the fears of others drag you down. All right, so let's read about Kamu Fushi, the 4 of fire. Kamu Fushi, whose full name means rising fire sparks woman, is the goddess of the hearth for the Ainu, the indigenous people of the islands north of Japan and east of Russia. The goddess appears as an Ainu woman with a beautiful lip tattoo and richly appliqued robe. Kamu Fishu lives within the 4-sided hearth that is at the center of every Ainu home. Her hearth is a portal, a gateway through which people and Kamu can communicate. Kamu are the gods, the immortal powers of land and nature. Kamu is also the word for a sacred animal, especially the bear, for that is the form of gods most often take when they visit the earth. The earth is also the home of the beloved dead. For Kamu Fushu's people, the word ancestor translates as one who dwells in the hearth. The souls of the dead who live within will be given new bodies in time, but live for the moment in the pure grace and power of the home fire. For this reason, and to keep Kamu Fushu's blessing upon one's home, the hearth must be purified with rites, kept clean and tended, and the fire must never be completely extinguished. To keep this channel open among the living must never be to keep this channel open among the living must never be to keep this channel open among the living, the beloved dead and the gods is Kamu Fushu's primary purpose and power. This is so important that she never leaves her home. But her power is so great that she never needs to leave. She has mighty magic that can work at a distance, plus friends who among the household Kamu, such as the gods of the privy, who will do her bidding. Being the center of the home, Kamu Fushi is the judge of domestic affairs. She chastises those who do not maintain proper relationships with the family and punishes those who pollute the sanctity of the hearth and disrespect the gods and ancestors. So when Kamu Fushi appears, scry using fire to receive messages from gods or ancestors. A wood fire works best, but any flame may be used. Scrying involves a soft gaze and an open mind. Let the spirit ones speak as they will, whether in thought, image, or simple symbol. Clean your house, smudge your home, and yourself with sage to purify the energies. If you are allergic to smoke, use an aromatic spray of a few drops of essential oil mixed with water. White sage is traditional, but you can use any herb or scent that you find clean and refreshing. Every home needs a hearth a center. Every heart and a hearth needs tending. In the relationships within your home are fraught. If the relationships within your home are fraught with stress, then relaxation and some simple care are in order. Gather your loved ones, celebrate your existence, and value your connection. Your life has been given to you by your ancestors. Acknowledge the gift even if you cannot honor those who passed it along. Remember that the fire they gave you is now yours to carry forward. Your fire, your spirit, and energy has to last you all your life. Do not waste it in pursuits unaligned with your nature and purposes. Do not pollute your future through poor behavior in the present. Family, ancestors, and gods meet at the hearth. So I feel like that's talking about an altar space. Family, ancestors, and gods meet at the hearth. A space in your home where you can go to by yourself or with family, if that's possible. And Sila was talking about not being afraid of being yourself. Anyway. All right, so July 1st, Monday, July 1st, 2024, we have the King of Wands. Sorry if it's blurry. So we're starting off with the King of Wands. On Monday, July 1st, 2024. I feel like this is talking about toxic masculinity, to be honest. People who are controlling, use their charm to fool, to deceive others. So perhaps July 1st, Monday, July 1st, 2024 with the King of Wands. Unfortunately, this energy does feel toxic. I'd love to say that it's a dynamic individual, and it could be a dynamic individual because a lot of people who are manipulative are quite creative at putting out a facade of charm, and maybe even, I think they call it gaslighting, where somebody will make the victim feel that they're crazy or they've done something wrong, and it's them with the problem, that they're innocent, that they didn't have any malicious intention. Usually they get along well with people in the public, but behind closed doors, they're really toxic. So interesting that we're starting with on that foot, but I feel like that's a really important message this week, is beware of toxic masculinity with the King of Wands. This is also an individual who uses their sexuality to get attention, and yet will shame you for demonstrating your sexuality or getting in touch with your own sexuality. They'll make the victim feel dirty, or like I don't want to use derogative words, but you know what I mean, like a dirty sexual individual, when really sexuality is not dirty. And if they're using their sexuality to get attention and to give off a certain charm, then what's wrong with anyone else doing it? You know, kind of like a hypocrite. So perhaps we have to be aware of that this week. But Monday, July 1st, 2024, especially, be aware of that energy. Be aware of anybody that you've met in your life in the past who has made you feel that way. Perhaps we're doing shadow work in regards to that on Monday, July 1st, 2024. And if we are, it's for a reason, because we'll be encountering a lesson in regards to that. Thank you. So Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024, we have the 10 of Wands. Tuesday, Mars Day with the Wands, fire. We had the 4 of Fire, Hamu Fushi, and the Amazon of Water, Skula. That's fire and water. And we're in Cancer season, which is a water sign. And so far we have the King of Wands and the 9 of Wands. So Cancer season, and dealing with the energy of fire. Perhaps also there is a heightened sense of sexuality in the collective. In the Northern Hemisphere, we are in the middle of summer, so you know, people tend to be a little bit more sexually driven in the summer, because people are walking around wearing their shorts and their tube tops and their crop tops and their booty shorts and going bare chested, and you know, everyone's happy because the sun's shining and the days are long and it's hot, and you know, all you think about is jumping into a pool of water to cool off. So I just feel like, and I'm pretty sure like the birds and the bees, you know, talking about the birds and the bees, that it seems hypersexualized this week. But Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024, we have the Nine of Wands. Interesting. I'm thinking about the Nine of Wands in the Rider-Waite-Smith, and I'm pretty sure the Nine of Wands in the Rider-Waite-Smith is a picture of 9 wands with a gentleman holding one of them who has a bandage around his head. So it's interesting that I was talking about shadow work on Monday with the King of Wands, and dealing with shadow work of people that we might have met in the past who were like the toxic masculine King of Wands, because now on Tuesday with the 9 of Wands, it's like we can't shake this lesson. And even though the lesson may have already been learned and the healing has already taken place, it's like the wound has been reopened. And I think it's really important to have a space in your home. And sure, this could be for you and your family, but let's talk about us specifically as individuals. A space in your home where you can relax, recharge, rest. And it could be sitting in your bed reading a book. It could be an actual altar space where you keep a statue of a god or a goddess, or family members. It could be a dresser in your home, maybe when you enter the doorway, where you have pictures of the family, and you have a tea light there or a candle burning at all times to make the home smell good and to think about the family. And I think that's partly what's important this week, is remembering family, remembering not just family that are alive now, but ancestors. And I know Camus Fushi was talking about our ancestors, and so finding strength in the love that our ancestors showed us. When I talk about ancestors, I also talk about family members that were alive while we were alive, like a grandmother or a grandfather that you used to know, but now they've passed on, and taking comfort in the love that those ancestors showed us while we were alive with them, but also remembering them currently. The 9 of Wands, I'm picturing a veil being opened, and I know that days are getting shorter quite slowly. It will take a couple months for the day to be noticeably shorter, but I already look at the time and see that the days are getting shorter, but it's barely noticeable right now because we just had Letha, the summer solstice. But it feels like we're going into the darkness this week, and it's not, I don't think it's like, I know Saturn is going retrograde on the 29th of June. And Saturn has us thinking back to lessons that we learned. So it's almost like we've entered into a time machine and we're going to the past. We're going back to the past with the 9 of Wands on Tuesday, July 2nd, and kind of reliving the memories of a situation that we had where we wrestled with the toxic masculine energy of the King of Wands. And and kind of replaying the story and finding with Skula, the Amazon of water, water being emotions and the heart and the blood that pumps through our veins, remembering our whys, remembering hows, remembering who is involved. Yeah. So that's Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024 with the 9 of Wands. Thank you. So Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024, we have the 5 of Cups. We have card number 13 of the Major Arcana, Death. And it was in reverse. And we have the Knave of Cups. So water, death, and water. The 5 of Cups, the Death card, card number 13 of the Major Arcana, and the Knave of Cups, water. Fire, water, fire, fire, water, death, water. So yeah, water is emotions. Water can be relationships, love, family. And fire is ambition, passion, energy. So if we put fire and water together, remember we had the 4 of fire and the Amazon of water. So for our 2 goddesses. So I'm not making this up. It's definitely about relationship and the passion of being or having been in relationship. The interesting thing about the toxic masculinity with the King of Wands is that these people can have a lot of charm, and with water it's easy to fall for their tactics, and it's easy to think that you're the crazy one for being a certain way, when that was the whole motive behind who they are and their character. So Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024 with the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is when the balance gets toppled over. The 4 of Wands with Camus Fushi is when things are balanced. And when we add another cup, we have the 5 of Cups, and then all of a sudden things get thrown off balance. Thrown off balance. And we didn't see it coming. It's not like we could have predicted it, unless, of course, we drew cards on it. So be aware on Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024 of being emotionally thrown off balance. And of course, with the Death card in reverse, card number 13 of the Major Arcana, there's already a lesson that has been learned in regards to all this. It's not something that's happening physically in the present because we don't have Pentacles so far. But it's something, a lesson that we've already learned, and yet an energy comes back into our lives on Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024, where we're like, wow, whoa, how did that happen? Like, I just had a really big realization, a really big piece of the puzzle Because usually in these situations, we're trying to find closure, and there's a reason why we're thinking about it this week. So with death in reverse, a realization, like, death can symbolize the death of something in our lives, but it's in reverse, so it could also symbolize life, right? Death in reverse is life. So with the Five of Cups and death in reverse, there's like a realization of something, a valuable piece of the puzzle when it comes to past relationships. And I don't think this is far-fetched. I mean, I think we've all had that ex-boyfriend who broke our heart, or who treated us like shit, or past girlfriend if you're, if that's your case. But it seems like with the Nine of Wands on Tuesday, with that opening of the curtains and the darkness coming in, and then the light of death in reverse, some sort of illumination. And the Nine of Wands was setting up the stage for that illumination on Wednesday. And then we have the Knave of Cups, that is also the Page of Cups, also on Wednesday, with the death in reverse and the Five of Cups. So now we have the Knave of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. So it's actually made you stronger. It's made you a stronger person. And you realize this on Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024, that because you have the Page of Cups energy, you feel more youthful, you feel more vibrant, you feel more forgiving of the regrets that you had from the past. And remember with Skula, the Amazon of water, she was talking about being proud of who you are and your individuality. And I think it's really important with Camus Fushi talking about the hearth, that center place where we can find our rest and our rejuvenation and recharge. There's something that we need to do, whether it be journal, whether it be doing some sort of ritual, some sort of cleansing bath, cleansing shower. Now that we've had this puzzle piece revealed to us on Wednesday, July 3rd, maybe when you're taking your shower on Wednesday, be grateful for that piece of the puzzle that you received in regards to finding more closure, more healing when it comes to this toxic masculine energy that you encountered in the past. And remember to be aware of toxic masculinity this week. I think it's really important when we learn a lesson about somebody to be able to identify the lesson of what we learned in that situation or relationship, to be able to identify the factor that made it toxic in other people that we see around us, just by reading their energy. Like, sometimes you see somebody that reminds you of an ex-boyfriend or an ex-girlfriend or an ex-lover or an ex-crush that you had, and that's a sign that that person has a certain trait of toxic masculinity, because they're reminding you of that specific individual that you were in a toxic relationship with, or a toxic communication with. So that's Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024. Thank you. So Thursday, July 4th, 2024, the dark moon. We have card number 6 of the major arcana, the Lovers. The Lovers. And the dark moon. The dark moon. I think this makes us angry here. Thursday, July 4th, 2024. And I don't know why the Lovers would make us angry. Like, because the Lovers is about love. But maybe it's about self-love, and it's about finding the understanding that we can use the lessons that we learned in life to fuel our fire, right? With the Four of Fire, the hearth, lighting that candle, gazing in that candle or that fire flame. We can use our emotional memories to fuel the fire of our love for ourselves, love for our partners, love for the people that we're currently in healthy relationship with, because we realize our worth, we realize our value on this dark moon. And it's interesting that we had death prior to Thursday, July 4th, with the dark moon, because death is the death card is the card for the dark moon. So there was like a foreshadowing of that darkness that we are entering in on Thursday, July 4th. And when I say that darkness, I'm not talking about a total solar eclipse, although perhaps that's of importance here for some of you, something that you learned on the total solar eclipse about yourself, or about justice, or about masculinity, or about lessons learned, or about cycles or synchronicities. I think it's also about the mystery of behavior when it comes to trying to understand toxic masculinity here on Thursday. Sometimes the reason why we feel injured is because we don't understand that toxic masculinity. We can't wrap our hands around it, and use that anger to fuel the fire of what you create in life. You know, whatever that might be, whatever you're creating in life, use the anger of the confusion, the hurt, the brokenheartedness that you endured. Use that anger to fuel your fire with the Lovers, you know. And I'm thinking about soulmates. I'm thinking about twin flames, if you want, relationships that span past the boundaries of lies, if you will. So that's Thursday, July 4th, 2024, with card number 6 of the Major Arcana of the Lovers. Thank you. So Friday, July 5th, 2024, we have the 7 of Wands, another Wands fire card. The 7 of Wands is there's struggle here, an energetic struggle with the 7 of Wands on Friday, July 5th, 2024. And it's interesting, we have a new moon in Cancer, so that's a really good thing, because the light starts to return from the dark moon. We start to see a sickle of light as the new moon comes out. And we have the 7 of Wands. So it's almost like the cloud is lifting, the darkness is lifting. Because I mean, it is July, right? In the Northern Hemisphere, we're in the summertime, so we have a lot of sunny weather and hot weather. Seven of Wands on Friday. And I'm thinking back to the Seven of Wands in the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot deck, where the individual is standing on a mountain hill, fighting off a bunch of wands, 6 wands that are coming towards him. And I think what this is talking about is not going back, not going backwards, never going backwards with the Seven of Wands on Friday. Never going back there, you know. Sure, every now and then I'll think about it. Sure, every now and then I'll ponder, you know, and do some shadow work around it because I have no choice. But with the Seven of Wands now, it's like, no, I'm not going to put up with this. Like, I'm tired of thinking about it. I'm tired of thinking about it. I already figured it out. I already know what you are. You're a toxic masculine person. And I am more energized. I'm more in love with myself. I'm more ambitious. I'm more motivated after having an encounter with somebody like you, because I know that I'm intelligent. I know that I love myself. I know that I'm powerful. And I know that I'm worthy, and I know that I'm capable. So that's kind of what the Seven of Wands is in the energy of Friday, July 5th, 2024, with the new moon in Cancer. And Cancer is about relationships and family. So when we talk about relationships, we could be talking about past relationships of the toxic kind. But we also find strength in our loved ones and our ancestors, in our family, in the energies that we get strength from. With Camus Fushi, the Four of Fire. Thank you. So Saturday, July 6, 2024. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So here we have some earth energy, and it was in reverse, the Two of Pentacles. And we had the Two of Pentacles in reverse last week, and I think it was Tuesday with the 10 of Wands, if I'm not mistaken. But even if I am, we did have the Two of Pentacles in reverse last week. So, you know, no week is an island, right? Like every week kind of rolls into the next, and that's how our lives play out. Our lives play out week by week, day by day, moment by moment, you know. So here, it's very balanced, right? There's no juggling here with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Our lives feel stable. Our lives feel grounded. I mean, I'm hoping you resonate with that. Like, I hope that you can say that your life feels stable and grounded, but perhaps you can't. In which case, the Two of Pentacles in reverse could just mean that you've kind of lost control of the balance within your life, and you need to do more healing when it comes to the toxic masculine energy. And you need to realize that if your life is off balance physically in the physical realm, if your house is a mess and, you know, it's been a few months, or, you know, if you haven't been eating right, or if you have some health issues, like, you need to realize that that stems from something. And it could be the Two of Pentacles in reverse for you is that you've lost the balance. Like, you're not able to keep in balance all the factors of your life anymore. So I think this week with the Amazon of Waters, Gula, telling you to be proud of yourself and proud of your individuality, and with the Four of Fire being ancestors, family, and gods and goddesses and the hearth, you need to go back to having that time for yourself, that special space for yourself. Maybe it's at the gym with your headphones on, doing exercise. You know, maybe it's in the kitchen cooking a wholesome meal for yourself. You know, like, and don't let past relationships, whether that be a divorce, whether you be a widow or a widower, you know, I don't know if that makes sense, but anyway, whether you lost your husband or your wife or your partner, excuse me, it's really important to find strength in your family, your ancestors, and your gods and goddesses, your higher power, to rebalance your life. And if it's a Two of Pentacles in reverse and it's about grounding stability, then you're realizing that you've come a long way since those past relationships, and you've been able to come out stronger and more balanced for it. And that's just, it could be a foreshadowing of what you're to expect if you work on yourself as well. So that's Saturday, July 6, 2024. Thank you. So Sunday, July 7, 2024, we have the Two of Swords. So we had the Two of Pentacles on Saturday and the Two of Swords on Sunday. So two twos. And we had a lot of water and fire, but then we had the Pentacles on Saturday and the Swords on Sunday. So the Pentacles are about assets, family, and the Swords are about, it could be about struggles. It could be that, you know, now it's time for you to guard your heart. You know, with the Two of Swords in the Rider-Waite-Smith, it's a woman guarding her heart with two swords crossed against her chest. You know, protect yourself, guard your heart from any other toxic relationships, and start to move forward, you know, by the end of the week. Like, start to make the decision that you're going to move forward with, by thinking about yourself, by protecting yourself first, right? By putting your oxygen mask on yourself first with the Skula and the Amazon of water, and by moving forward. And if you've already done that, the Two of Swords could be trusting your intuition, you know, having learned that your intuition was really important in these past toxic relationships, and continuing to trust your intuition even if it doesn't make sense, because you realize that your intuition is powerful. Yeah, so that's Sunday, July 7, 2024 with the Two of Swords. So it could be a struggle, or it could be an insight. It could also be communication, like how you talk to yourself. If you use affirmations, positive affirmations with yourself. If you're speaking words, powerful spells of affirmation of yourself. Remember, spells are words, and we need to remember to always compliment ourselves, always believe in ourselves by telling ourselves good things, by being grateful for our abilities, and by embracing our individuality with Skula, the Amazon of water. Thank you. So the last card is the Broom. Purification, cleansing, and clarity. Air. Purification, cleansing, and clarity. So part of facing these emotions of the past is to purify our waters, right? As Mystic Witch says, Fanny from Mystic Witch Tarot, purify our waters, you know, because still water gathers bacteria, you know, and when we don't shake up the water within our systems, we become stagnant, we become sick, we become weak, you know. So doing the work on ourselves helps us to purify ourselves, and doing the emotional work, like seeing a therapist, seeing a psychiatrist, seeing a psychologist, or reading a self-help book, or reading a book that inspires you to be different and to think differently and brings you new ideas and develops new neural pathways in your brain through all the new ideas. Keep learning, keep growing, keep evolving, keep changing, keep facing your difficulties. This will bring purification, cleansing, and clarity with the broom, air. And the air is the mind. So it all starts in the mind, right? We need to clean up our thoughts that we have about ourselves. We need to start doing things that will bring us good thoughts about ourselves, positive thoughts of ourselves, words of affirmation. So yeah. So I hope that was helpful for you. That's the reading for the week of Monday, July 1st, 2024 through to Sunday, July 7, 2024. We had 2 major arcana, Death in reverse and the Lovers, card number 13 and card number 6. So Death in reverse and the Lovers could mean big realizations in how we love ourselves and why we love ourselves. Death is death and rebirth, right? But it's in reverse. Death is death no matter how you look at it. But there's a realization of light coming through. Maybe it's through this reading that you just listened to. Maybe this is the spark that will ignite you to heal yourself. I don't know. I hope so if that's the case. But if it's your birthday this week, happy birthday. And I will see you in my next reading, and I will leave you with a blessing. You are a fighter. You are a victor. You are an overcomer. You are a healer. And so it is. I send love and light to make